Hello everybody, good morning, welcome back to my channel. Today is Thanksgiving and I have been looking forward to today for like 2 weeks because I am so excited about all of the delicious food I'm going to cook, and I figured I'm going to vlog today and celebrate our 2022 vegan Thanksgiving. I'm going to start this morning by making some banana bread. I have some old super ripe bananas back there, so we're gonna make banana bread, and I'm also going to prep the dough for my blueberry pie. I started making homemade blueberry pies last year. They are so good. I haven't been allowed to make them for like the whole summer. I wasn't allowed to make them because Greg will just sit and like eat an entire blueberry pie in one sitting. So I'm very excited to make a blueberry pie today. So yeah, for breakfast we're gonna do banana bread, and I'm going to prep that pie crust because it needs to sit in the fridge for a few hours before I'm ready to make the pie. So without further ado, it is 9 o'clock. Let's go ahead and get started on some baking. Okay, so I finished the banana bread. It is in the oven right now. Has about 26 minutes left, so that'll be done soon. I prepped the dough for the pie crust. That is in the fridge chilling. I'm going to have a second cup of coffee and get some work done. There we go. Because it's a holiday, I'm not doing like my typical amount of work today. I typically do a few hours of admin in the morning. I have a little tiny bit of admin work that does need to get done today. I need to send a finished copy edit off to one of our clients. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that done. But then apart from that, I'm just doing my copy editing pages today. So that means I will hopefully be able to finish up work a couple hours early, and then I can start on the pie because I'm going to make the blueberry pie early. I prefer the pie cold. It's good right when it comes out of the oven, but I don't think it's as flavorful. So I'm gonna make the pie, let it cool, put it in the fridge so that when we're done with our Thanksgiving dinner tonight, I can pull the pie out and it'll be nice and cold. It is 9:30 right now, so my hope is that I can finish up work by like 1, like 12, between 12 and 1 would be awesome, and then I can start cooking because I'm a slow cooker. I just kind of like do things slowly, so it definitely takes me a bit of time. So let's go ahead and get that copy edit sent over to the client, do some copy editing work of my own, and then have some banana bread because that'll be done in like 25 minutes. It might be a little loud in the background because our heat is running and it's right here on the wall. And there's also Assassin's Creed music playing in the background. I just came in from feeding the horses. I filled up their hay bags, cleaned the barn out a little bit. It's a pretty cold day, windy, it's been snowing on and off. Definitely a moody day is what I called it this morning. I'm almost 3/4 of the way done with my copy editing work for the day, but because it's a holiday, I'm gonna give myself a little break. I'm gonna play some Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and I'm gonna like switch back and forth until I get my 40 pages done, and then I'm going to start baking. So I might have, the coffee's gone, we drank all the coffee, so I might make myself a tea, sit down to play a little bit of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and then get back to editing. Okay, so I have my little station set up, I have my laptop here, my game is loading in, and for anyone who has played Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I'm playing Cassandra this time around. The first time I played the game, I did not finish it. I'm really bad at finishing full-length games. One of the only full-length game that I have finished is Red Dead 2. Well, Red Dead 1 and Red Dead 2, because those games are just gold. They're so good. But my first time I played Odyssey, I did not finish it. I was playing Alexios. This time around, I'm playing Cassandra, and I absolutely love her. I think the voice actors do really, like, a really good job. She's cracked me up quite a few times, and Alexios did as well. So this is definitely one of my top Assassin's Creed games. I really like the open world play style that they kind of started introducing. I really like Black Flag also. I wanted to love Valhalla, but there were so many weird little bugs in that game. I don't know if you guys experienced that or if you're gamers too, but I wanted to love Valhalla so much because I love the Vikings. Like, I love the Viking shows. Pretty much like anything about Norse and Viking history I'm really interested in. So I wanted to love that game, but like the hitboxes were off and you'd be like running along the road and you would suddenly just like glitch to a different area. It was kind of messy. So I did not get very far in Valhalla. But yeah, so I am going to go ahead and play. I have edited 25 pages today. I have 15 more to go. So I'm about 5 pages away from being 3/4 done. It's been a really good editing day, and now I'm going to go on a little bit of an adventure with Cassandra and then get back to my work. Uh-oh. Bounty hunter's coming for me. Oh no. Okay, I'm almost done with my work for the day. I think I have about 7 or 8 pages left, but it's 1 o'clock, so it is time to bake my blueberry pie. I haven't made one of these in a while, so I hope it turns out good. But let's go ahead and do that. Pop it in the oven, and then it takes a while to cook. I think the pie takes about an hour to cook, so hopefully it'll be done, you know, just after 2, maybe like 2:30, depending on how long it takes me to put the pie together. And then I can let it cool. Once it's cooled, I can stick it in the fridge and chill it before we eat it for dinner tonight. So let's bake a vegan blueberry pie. Okay, it's 3:30, the heat's on, so it might be a little loud in the background. I've been working and playing Assassin's Creed. The pie is done. Oh, here it is, a blueberry pie. I pulled it out of the oven maybe half hour or so ago, but the dish is still a little bit hot, so I'm gonna let this cool a bit more and then I'm gonna pop it in the fridge. But now it's time to make our actual dinner, so I have never tried the this before. I love the Tofurky brand. I've never tried their ham style roast. So I'm going to make this ham style roast, and it comes with a glaze. So because I already thawed this has to cook for about an hour and a half. So I'm gonna make this, and then I'm also gonna make scalloped potatoes and green bean casserole. The store didn't have any crispy fried onions to go on the green bean casserole, so I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna pull out my air fryer and fry up some diced onion and see if I can get that nice and crispy. I think that's gonna take about half an hour, so I'm gonna heat up my air fryer, and then I'm gonna start prepping our main meals. So I'm gonna turn on some music, and I hope you enjoy this little cooking montage. Okay, so far so good. I did burn my crispy onions though. First time making crispy onions, and I definitely burned those. Some of them are usable, but a lot of them are burned. So I learned a lesson about onions in the air fryer. Little hamless Tofurky roast is in the oven, as are these scalloped potatoes. I am the type of cook who doesn't have all of the right stuff, so I kind of just wing it and do what I can. I was supposed to put the roast in like a little casserole dish with a lid, and of course I don't have that, so I just keep adding water to it as the water is cooking off, and then I put like a pan over the top of it so that not quite as much water is escaping. But that's just the type of cook I am at this point. I love cooking, but I don't have all the things that I need, so I just try to be creative and clever when it comes to things that I don't have. So yeah, the roast is in, the scalloped potatoes are in, the pie is done. I am ready to start making the green bean casserole, but that's only gonna take me about 30 minutes. And the stuff in the oven still has 42 minutes to go. So I am going to clean up for about 15 minutes, get the kitchen ready to go, and then by that point time should align, and then I can start the green bean casserole, and maybe I'll go and get the horses fed real quick. I already did their hay, you saw that. And now they just need their warm mashes for the night. So yeah, I'm going to clean up a little bit. I want to have like a nice little area to eat, and I have a tendency to get the kitchen really, really messy. You can like see, granted I need that stuff still, but the kitchen is messy, so I'm going to clean it up and make sure that we have a nice little seating area to have our dinner.
What's the question?
What of what I made are you most excited for?
I am most excited for scalloped potatoes, yes, and pie, and green beans, and then I'm not too sure about the Tofurky thing. I spent my Thanksgiving with my wife and playing video games.
Which game are you playing?
Squatty.
See, because now when I show you this video in a year, you could say, oh my gosh, I got to play Squad all day. And I played Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And I worked. I did almost 40 pages.
We had a day off,
We had a
but
great
then
day.
we worked somehow.
It was like a half day off. Because I'm gonna have to.
What is that? What's
This
in
is our Tofurky hamless ham. I've never made one before, so.
hamless ham?
Hamless ham.
Down like in the ham strips.
Okay.
This knife is dull. I don't know why.
Look at that.
What'd you make?
Scalloped potatoes.
What is that? Look at it bubbling.
I'm gonna garnish it with some parsley.
Cheesy scalloped potatoes.
Hi.
Yummy. Don't burn yourself. Careful,
Here
honey.
we go.
All right. Let's see what that looks like. Let's see what that is. Oh yeah. What are those mushrooms?
Mushrooms, green beans, and some onions on top. That's
I'm just gonna go for it, you know?
That looks really
Yeah, like that, you know? Just go for it. Those look delish.
There is our vegan Thanksgiving dinner, and blueberry pie will come afterward.
Thanks for cooking. It looks delicious.
Oh, I'm excited.
Look really good.
I think it tastes really good.
It's delicious. Yeah. Took me a sec to adjust to it.
That's a good texture.
Second one was good.
Mm-hmm.
It gives to us even though
Potatoes are good.